Hi, my name is Sophie Wayment-Peterson, and working together with Professor Shauna Kim Lowy-Ball, we've been investigating the unusual election of Bongbong Marcos and the disconnected memory of the Marcos regime. Ferdinand Marcos Sr. regime, from 1965 to 1986, was characterized by human rights abuses, rampant corruption, and authoritarian rule. His dictatorship ended in exile and international condemnation. Nearly 40 years after his deposition, his son, Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., won the presidency in an unexpected victory. This project explores how Bongbong contends with the memory of his father and how he was able to reshape the Marcos name for a new generation of voters. The Marcos family rose to power in the Philippines during the Cold War, when the U.S. was looking to support anti-communist strongmen in Southeast Asia. This American support, combined with Marcos Sr.'s manipulation of crony capitalism and martial law, allowed him virtually unlimited power, leading to widespread violence and corruption. His wife, Imelda, is infamous for her spending, especially her reported 3,000 pairs of shoes. In 1986, he was deposed and exiled to Hawaii, where he died in 1989. This research analyzes historical documents, media archives, and academic scholarship to examine how Bongbong Marcos' presidential campaign manipulated the public memory of the Marcos regime. Key sources included contemporary news articles, social media content, and the writings of Filipino historians and journalists. Bongbong Marcos, also commonly referred to as BBM, has managed to, at least somewhat successfully, create a memory of his parents that emphasizes his father's successes while minimizing or denying the failures. Though through nostalgia, misinformation, and regional loyalty, BBM has reshaped his family's legacy, contributing significantly to his 2022 presidential win. Further research would benefit from investigating how BBM's presidency has been different from his father's, which it hardly resembles. BBM has distanced himself from his father's regime in large part by rebranding it. He's continuously portrayed martial law as a golden era for the Philippines, obscured evidence of human rights abuses, and dismissed questions about his family's ill-gotten wealth. By saying, "Judge me not by my ancestors, but by my actions," BBM has made it clear that he does not want to be implicated in his father's regime, despite being an adult during the worst of the martial law era. In addition, to gain popularity and increase regional preference, Marcos aligned himself with former President Rodrigo Duterte's daughter, Sara Duterte, who ran for vice president in 2022 and won as well. Bongbong's victory illustrates the power of historical distortion. Younger voters with limited memory or no memory of martial law were heavily targeted by disinformation campaigns through social media, which portrayed Marcos Sr. as a heroic leader. The result of this media manipulation is a fractured memory. Older generations remember the violence and corruption, whereas younger generations see a golden age of prosperity and peace. Bongbong Marcos' presidency is not a return to his father's regime, but rather a sort of reinvention of it. His presidential win showcases how successful myth-making can be, especially when paired with social media and disillusionment. Ultimately, his election reveals how fragile historical truth can be in the face of nostalgia and amnesia. Thank you.